Hey everybody,
Hi everyone,
Mr. and Mrs. Traveler here.
it's El Cos Glam live.
Welcome everybody. I know it has been a long time and it's so glad to see you guys and glad to be back with you guys again. So today we wanted to chit chat with you a little bit about our main topic today is to talk about the current protocols going on with the three major cruise lines, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and Norwegian. And also just kind of chit chat with you guys and catch up. We were going to do this yesterday because, Sunday's our normal day, but
Yeah.
life got in the way.
Mr. Traveler caught me off guard because I was not planning on going live today, but make sure you comment below and let us know how you feel about these new protocols that's going on. We thank you so much for joining us on a Monday. And if you can, give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to our channel. And if you want to continue the conversation, please hop over to Mr. Traveler Cruise Lovers on Facebook where we continue the conversations. And you can also go ahead and start your next adventure at 877-697-4470 or we can be reached at www.mr-traveler.com.
All right, so I see a bunch of people joining us on here. It's so good to see you guys again. Thank you so much for being patient with us. Life has been occurring, and as we came on and talked to you guys, it's been a few weeks now since we came on. Do you want to turn this one on?
No, I'm okay.
Just to kind of catch up on everything, we told you that, hey, we're making other big moves. We told you guys this back in November, December. Hey, 2022 is going to be a big year for us. So we're making these moves. The Central Florida Command Center is now gone.
Yes, we actually moved out of our home and we are kind of in transition to our next spot. And it's really not our next spot, but it's in preparation for our dream home. So we love that you've been following us on the daily. Thank you so much for following us on Instagram. I'm El Cos Glam. This is Mr. Traveler 74. If you've been wondering where we've been doing it, just hop over there and you can find out everything we've been doing.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now we were supposed to have been on the Wonder of the Seas, the new largest cruise ship in the world, but this move and everything that happened got right in the middle of everything. So
yeah, we had to actually cancel that, but we are not sad about it because we are moving to our dream spot. So hopefully we will love it and we will bring you with us.
all right, well, thank you so much for coming on board with us, guys. So real quick, let's discuss what the video is about here, the protocols. Let's kind of go through that stuff real quick, guys, and then we'll chit chat with you guys a little bit more at the end, kind of let you know what's going on with us and what to expect and all that good stuff.
Yep.
So anyway, so as you know, a lot of big changes going on with the CDC with regards to the cruise lines. Basically, the cruise lines are on their own to make their own discretion on protocols for each of their lines. So we'll talk about the three big ones today, and a lot of them are still keeping some protocols in there. I think some of the big things that I know a lot of people are glad are going away are the mask requirements, which can be, we dealt with it while we were on board the cruise ship, but it wasn't the most comfortable thing to have to walk around and try to enjoy your trip wearing that doggone mask. So,
some people love the mask and some people are totally uncomfortable with it, but you just use it at your own discretion, and a lot of people are opinionated about it. But if you feel more protected, go ahead and wear it. But for the most part, I think the majority wants to take it off because we didn't wear it before.
Right. So let's start with Carnival. So Carnival, they're started back on March 1st. Right now, the masks are recommended, but you don't have to, right? And there may be times when a venue may require it, but to be honest with you, I really doubt it. So I would say that for the most part, that's a thing of the past with the masks on there.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So let's go to the main part of this. The pre-cruise testing for Carnival is a little tricky. So for what Carnival has changed their definition of a fully vaccinated guest. Do not worry if you don't have the booster. It's not stopping you from going on the cruise. It just changes your testing requirements. So what they're calling fully vaccinated now is having your 2 shots or having your COVID vaccine test and the booster.
Yeah.
If you have had that, so that's what they consider up to date. You can test within 3 days of your cruise. If you just have your vaccinations, is 2 days.
That's right.
Okay. Let's see here. All unvaccinated guests 2 and older will test 72 to 24 hours prior to the sailing date. Children under 5 that are unvaccinated will no longer need to fill out the exemption form. Let's go down. That's really the biggest thing with Carnival.
That was all Carnival.
That was really the biggest thing. For Royal Caribbean, the vaccination requirements are remaining the same. Masks are optional for fully vaccinated guests, and they have not changed their definition of fully vaccinated, by the way. Let's see here. Adventure Ocean, if you have the kids, reservations are now required for port days. So if you're on a sea day, you don't have to make any reservations. They were having some staffing difficulties there. Physical distancing is no longer required but recommended. Capacity restrictions on the elevators and restrooms have been removed.
Awesome.
No seating capacity restrictions in the food and beverage areas.
Okay.
My time dining is now available for all parties, not just vaccinated guests, so they're intermingling. Crew may enter staterooms and deliver amenities. So pretty big change there for Royal Caribbean. Now let's go to Norwegian. Protocols for 12 and over. In order to board, guests 12 and older must provide a proof of vaccination and provide a negative antigen or PCR test administered by a third party. From U.S. ports, you have 2 days before you're sailing, so not a lot has changed there. Protocols for guests under 12 unvaccinated. They must provide a negative PCR test within 72 hours before arriving at the pier. In addition, all unvaccinated guests under 12 sailing to or from the U.S. port will require to take additional tests at the pier or embarkation or de-embarkation. That's for the unvaccinated guests. Okay. For vaccinated children under 12, they have to provide the proof of vaccination and a negative test. Face masks are no longer required. They are to be worn at guest discretion.
Awesome. That's great. I think Norwegian is a little bit linear.
Well, yeah, so they're all pretty much basically the same, and that is they've taken the mask requirements away for the most part, and the testing requirement is still there. We'll see how long that continues on, but I have a feeling that later on this year we'll see that that's going to go away too.
Yeah, I think we all need to be safe if you're cruising. Congratulations to everybody who's going to be cruising very soon. We appreciate everybody logging on today. If you're going to be cruising, just make sure you're safe. You know, if you want to if you still want to continue to wear your mask, be cautious of it and just go ahead and do it. If it makes you feel better, take your cleaning supplies. If it makes you feel better, use your own discretion. We have cruised a lot of times since the pandemic has happened, and thank God we have been more than healthy and safe. But if you want to continue to do so, go ahead and, happy cruising.
I still say that cruising is the safest form of travel at this current state of time. I stand by that. So that's it for the requirements. I saw that Theodore said that we was hoping he was on the Wonder of the Seas. Yeah,
no,
me too.
We didn't make it. We have our priorities.
Yeah, and we had other subscribers that were on there with us as well, and it was a bit of a bummer, but we do have our group cruise coming up in April to look forward to.
Yes, my birthday is coming up.
Yep, so we're definitely looking forward to being on Lord of the Seas with a whole bunch of subscribers just like you, and we're gonna have a great time doing our 8-day Eastern Caribbean.
I just want to take time and take just a few minutes to thank everyone who's participated in my birthday cruise. I appreciate each and every one of you. You could be doing anything else at that time, but you decided to take the Allure of the Seas, Royal Caribbean, April 2nd with me and my husband, and it would be such an honor to have you for my birthday, and I cannot wait to meet each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I just had to take 2 minutes to thank you, because you could have spent your money anywhere else on any other cruise. It's like 500 cruises out there, but you decided to spend it with me for my birthday, and I really, really appreciate it, even though I am exhausted from moving. But we have to get right on here and continue to bring the news to you. We hope you appreciate it. Mr. Traveler has been working double, triple time, making sure that he can work and move. So it's been a lot going on. I see there's a lot of questions in the comments about what's been going on with us and where we've been, and that's what's been going on. So as soon as we get settled, we'll be able to film a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
we miss you guys.
We're gonna try to pick it up, but I'm very excited. So yeah, we were bummed we missed out on the one of the seasons. I see a lot of people saying it, but you know what? The things that we're trying to do and the moves that we're trying to make so much more outweigh that ship. We'll get on that ship. It's just another cruise ship. It's beautiful, I know, but
we love cruising. We love cruising. We love the ocean, but we also have priorities, and that's where we got to where we are. That's why we are where we are, because we decided to plan our journey of moving here and where we wanted to be. But it's plenty of cruises out there, and I'm sure there's plenty of blogs out there on Wonder of the Seas, but we just couldn't make this one. But we will definitely be bringing more cruise information very soon.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we are. So I don't know. What do you want to? What do you feel like sharing so far about our journey?
We can go ahead and do that on another video because it's that much stuff. If you want to see a video on our journey, just comment below and let us know, because it is a long story of the journey that we're taking now. And a lot of people say, wow, they saw the tour of our home on my channel, El Costa Lamb, and they said, well, how could you leave such a beautiful home? Well, we can tell you all about that on the next video. If you comment below and let us know if you want to hear it, we can bring that information to you. But so far, it's been one continuous journey, but it's worth it. Hard work's pay off, and sometimes you have to take a risk, and it's worth it. So if you want to hear about it, it'll give you some motivation.
One thing's for sure, we'll be a lot closer to the cruise ports.
Yes. Yes,
they're all going to be within. They'll all be within a very short drive.
Yeah.
A very short drive there. And,
very much so.
You know, we're trying to reach some goals that we have set in our life. When we moved to Florida, we had a goal in mind of where we wanted to be and what we wanted to do. And it seemed like every move that we made to try to make that happen,
it never worked.
Fell through. Like it fell through.
So we kept settling.
Yeah, it fell through. But little did we know, in settling, I guess is not the word for it. We were actually being set up for, you know, continued blessings in that. And so like everything that we move, every move that we made was a stepping stone to get us where we're at. We never pictured ourselves in Orlando. Orlando was never on the radar.
Although we love Disney World.
Yeah, I love visiting here, but it was never on the radar. And so, but that move here to Orlando ultimately has been the ticket for us to achieve the dream that we've been trying to get to before even moving down here.
If you want to hear more about it, comment below. We can do a whole video on this. As you can hear, Mr. Traveler is telling you some bits and pieces of how we've been feeling. But this video, we want to keep it cruise related. But if you want to hear our journey and how we led up to where we are and how we benefited from our planning and our business, comment below. We can do the video for you, but it'll be a separate video.
Sounds like Sunday video.
Comment below and let us know if you want to hear Sunday.
All right, so, but thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We
much.
wanted to reach out. I felt so bad that we have not engaged with you guys in so long, but it really has been, it's been quite hectic lately. So we are settled where we are right now for up until we go on a group cruise.
That's right.
So we can get a little more stability here with you guys.
That's right.
And just really looking forward to sharing this adventure with you as we go along, and it's going to be good.
It's fun living in a resort, but it's not fun paying for it.
That's true.
But we are having a good time here at the resort, and we've been here. We're going to be here for a while. I'm talking about like over a month. We'll be here, so you'll be seeing this particular background a lot. Thank you so much for watching. Anything else, Mr. Traveler?
Well, that's about it right now. We've been getting some questions from folks that we still have room on the Celebration Group Cruise, and yes, we do. Matter of fact, we got room on the April Group Cruise if you still want to come and do it last minute.
Give us a call, 877-697-4470, or we can be reached at www.mr-traveler.com. And another thing I want to say before we go ahead and end this video, because we're wrapping it up, thank you so much for everybody who was making payments for your cruises and calling us to book a cruise, and was very, very patient with us because we were under a lot of stress. As you know, it's not easy selling a house, a home, and we made it our home. So that was hard to transition here from our home, and I appreciate every single person that said, you know what, I understand, or I'll give you a call back, or it's okay, you know, it's all right, I understand. I appreciate you, and you know who I'm talking to, and everybody who understood that Mr. Traveler was very busy starting a promotion and moving. He had two things to do, so I tried to pick up the slack. Thank you so much for understanding that we still have to run a business and find us somewhere to live. Thank you so much for understanding. I appreciate every single one of you.
Do you guys
especially Kathleen.
Yeah, beautiful. You guys haven't seen the Snowball? Come on with it. Come on with it. Come say hi.
There you go.
Say hi, everybody.
Just got a fresh haircut. It's been so hot down here that we have to keep his haircut, but we have to take him out, and he's living in the resort too. But we have a beautiful, beautiful place that we are right now. It's been renovated and it's absolutely beautiful. It feels like a condo. It really don't feel like a hotel. We have a balcony, and we get to go for walks around here, and we are not too far from our old house. So we like 5 minutes away from our old house. Yep. So we really haven't made the big move yet, but we will very soon, in about a month and a half.
All right, guys. So we'll talk to you later on this week, and we'll and we'll touch base with. We're gonna probably have another video later on this week because I want to continue our series on loyalty matters. We have to continue that, and then I think we'll chit chat with you all on Sunday and talk about living in Florida.
Life short.
Have fun, guys.
See the world. We got to come up and turn the camera off.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.